Live from the Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort Studio in Farmington Hills, Michigan, it's the John Zia Oram Show.
رد باب الغور بتشعيثة بابي وانت كل بريثة اني وانشرشد مردوثة البايد شن بلا خيون بث نهرين معمورين شلامة وحباب براسي وان كلذانا يا كلذانا يا يا ذيماني ون بوكثا وتزونا أتامي ون قوات الدهوة تخيري ون ما شما بشراب مشمي ما دما بش صبيان دمي ما أمثد ليلة لم كمي كلذانا يا كلذانا يا معموري ون وبرجد باب البنية ون قانون دخاية درية ون بش منك ما بقيل دما حيلي كوش ما دخن دقاريلي آوا مثلو أنا خيلي كلدانا يا كلدانا يا كلدانا يا كلدانا يا كلدانا يا يا برونة أمتي جبارة أمت خوال اللخ بسفارة مرمت ديش محباورة كلدانا يا كلدانا يا كلدانا يا
Pascala John Zia Oram إلى نمبر 1 شو.
أنا ملبانة يلدا قلة قدار نشلامي قمايا تأخوني جان زي أورم وقدار نشلامي خنة زودانا الأخواتي سالم جدو وأخواتي وأخوني جان جان يلدا خوشابو تتهاوى بصيخ أمه وآي قصيدة زين أمرنا دها إلى تجان زي أورم بس وأني بتوابش معه
مقبول.
يا جان زي أورم يا قورة الزونة خاثة يا جان زي أورم يا قورة الزونة خاثة اكطلب طالو صاخوثة وبيث ملي بركاثة مريم حاسيل بابوخ مرحبة ومرطاواثة تولي أمخ كم خازنخ قورة نيخة ومكيخة اكشقلت وكياود بهديوثة بعيانة ولبخ بصيخة مريا بتهاوي أمه وعمرك بتاوي يريخة. بس قالت كم شارتن بلوشانة بابا وساوة إيشع وتلميذ دي بقاوة سورة محكاوة كالداي كم يقريلوخ لذشولة رابة وطاوة. طالخ كياون هوناي يا جان زي أورم كهند إيتا كم يقرت يلبان دروح دايم مريا إيل بعيانوخ بصلوثة ديمة مريم مريا إيل بعيانوخ بصلوثة ديمة مريم وكشوقنوخ بشلامه.
I'm Mario George Zoma.
This is Brooklyn Marie Hadir Yaldo.
I'm Isabella Alos.
This is Abigail Rita Hadir Yaldo.
I'm Grace Davish. Welcome to the John Zia Oram Show.
I'm Maxwell Munder Zoma. Shlama.
سلام الله خواتم وخواتم جان زي أورم يو خموخو يدي Monday ترشابو 15 بيرخو September مشت لشوا 1 hour جان زي أورم Monday Wednesday and Friday 3 days and plus we run it 24 hours 7 days a week reruns constantly replays constantly Instagram Snapchat Facebook jzoram.com and me. So we're with you till 6 to 7 today. I want to thank Hona Jr. that he was in town. We had a nice lunch, nice discussion. He's coming back on the 13th of October to bring 50 people from Calgary to Acho to Chazan Nashidian, or Nashidian do the Lamit, some of them at Tanishvat to Acho. And that's nice. I said that before and I'll say it again. He was had a very good lunch with Junior and watch him grow. Now we're waiting for Patrick Kakos. I see Michael Antun is going to be a dentist. Michael, my teeth man, right here. Make sure. Well, I don't know when, but I've been watching you grow too. Congratulations. And the problem is he's going to be a dentist. And Patrick's mom is a dentist. So I don't know. But I hope he doesn't open on Maple Road. I think he got to open on 14 Mile, not Maple. Just joking. Love you guys, both of you. And happy birthday for last week. I want to talk to you about where we come from and where we at and where we going and where America came from, where they at and where they're going. And everybody's talking negative. Got to start thinking positive. Think about that economy, stupid. You know how they tell us that we don't think of economy. So, Shalani Lethan, marijuana Lethan, hustling Lethan, working hard for half of the money. But that's been going on for 40 years, 50 years. So that didn't happen in the last 3 years or next 4 years. The problem is that the politicians, the NCSE in politics, they don't want to fix anything because you'll run them out of a job. There was one time a lawyer asked him, I had a nice weekend. He says, well, I still charge you for this weekend. No matter what, your retainer, your pay. So the same thing with National Siyasa, Bamrika. Because back in Iraq, we only had dictatorship. I don't care where they were. Whether they were in Kurdistan, they were with Sunni, they were with Shia. The same people have been there, and I'm almost 70 years old. They still there. So they're still there. The reason I'm talking about it from being on the top and come down to the bottom, what we do every day, hard-working people, hard-working Chaldean Americans, hard-working immigrant, hard-working veterans, and that the dollar keeps dropping and the price keeps going up. Again, big corporation making all this money. And the Iraqi police, I don't remember if they were controlling the price. You just farm and you ate. And now I see the farmers that I know very well are saying, John, we're not making as much as we used to. You're probably making the same money as used to. The problem is the telephone in 1980, it was $25 a month for the whole family. The telephone for that same family that was $25, today is $500 a month, not a year. The same insurance, it was $150 for 3 cars. Today it's $1,500. So when you look at it, in the same mortgage that you had, it was $700. Today is $1,800. And again. And cars and automobiles. 1980, I always remember, I had a nice little Challenger, and I think I paid $2,900 for it a couple of years earlier. It was 78 or 79. Challenger today is $60,000. Ford truck is $70,000. Chevrolet Impala is called, I love a lot of them. Okay, they were like $2,500. I didn't say they shouldn't go up. The problem is, they're making all the money, they're charging us all the money, and they keep saying, we don't have a job for you and we're not making enough money, and we take our jobs overseas, overseas. They don't have to be too far. Canada and America is one, as far as I'm concerned. I'm dual citizen, that's the same. But when you go to Mexico, when you go to these other countries, when you look at your shirt is made in Vietnam, then it's costing us this problem. Today in September 15, 2025, me personally been business about 50 years. I never seen anything like this. Can't play catch up, no matter who you are. I talk to millionaires and they say the cash flow is crazy. I talk to people who earn $80,000 a year and $50,000 a year. I asked a waiter yesterday, an employee at Menard, how do you make it? He says, I don't. I drive from Fenton to Auburn Hills, and I drive back. It's because the only job I could find that I like and it pays for at Menard. There's no way this young man is going to catch up. But why? What does that mean? You keep living and you keep doing the thing. And the problem we have with the big city is that unemployment is very high because there's no businesses. Most of them moved out. I don't care if it's here, Philadelphia, Baltimore, LA. I like how they tag him. But it's the responsibility of the people that made all their money in the city and took off and moved and made millions later because of where they started, but they never looked back. And when you don't do that, there's no difference if somebody leaves a business. There's no difference if somebody stop running a company. So the problem is that I see is happening myself, John Zia Oram show, and so many people I talk to. I talk hundreds of people a week, and I'm hearing them out. But illegal things, we call them illegal. First thing, the government is illegal most of the time. They started this marijuana licensing, honestly, in 2008. Governor Snyder started it and his team. And half of his team, including the ex-speaker of the House and deputy chief of staff and his consultant, are in prison right now. Not half of the other side, or this side, or that side, or whoever they showed in today's headline. Why? They took bribes, they took kickback, they changed the rules on people that invested hundreds of thousands of dollars of their family, business, their home's mortgage. Then the government, what do they do with the board? They get paid a little bit and they change the rules again so they can put more. And they can put more location. And they could put more location. And this whole marijuana situation started in Canada. And it moved this way because in Canada, it's federally. Here it's not federally. Canada's 40 million people average. Here it's close to 400 million people average. And there they made it federally to create jobs. And now they're learning their lesson with it. But the problem we have with economy, they say it's hard to work honest. Well, if your father and your grandfather and grandmother and great-grandmother and father worked hard and you're still here, then you have to do the same. It's horrible. Olympic, I used to buy a gas station, 500,000. Today's gas station on $3 million to purchase. They got vape, they got liquor, they got cigarettes, they got beer, they got wine, they got these drinks, mixed drinks, they got salsa or salter or whatever you want to call them, all these things. 90% of the gas station C-store beside a cup of coffee and a sandwich is technically illegal 30 years ago. But not no more. Got to do is pull up. We used to laugh at 7-Eleven how they sold things. And get whatever you want right at the station. Then you got the lawbreakers. They call them law. But the government creates the law for themselves. And why do they say you break the law? Because they created a law for themselves, not for the consumer, and not for the citizen. So when you sell a vape, and like the one they just busted again and again, and no, it wasn't Chaldeans, $40 million in vape from China. That was technically illegal. There was more nicotine in it than marijuana, than any hashish. Okay? How can you stop that? But what it does, makes you lazy to think you're going to make fast money. And don't believe what anybody's telling you, oh, I made this much money and I did this and I'm going to do this. And you're not. A John Zia Oram show, we're going to start talking about things flat out. We own, control, produce, pay through cooperation with Soaring Eagle Casino Resorts and Water Park ourselves. We don't depend on anybody. We have to just try to educate the best you can. Sometimes I show you movies or shows from 30 years ago, 40 years ago. Last week it was 100 years ago how Chaldeans came up. 200 years ago. I didn't even know that far back they used to have same problem. He did, she did, he did. All over Middle East. Then you come back today, what else is new? We get the headline of the week. We used to get headline of the hour. Then you get headline of the day. Now we get the headline of the week. So whatever happened last Monday, I guarantee you 90% of us not going to remember this Monday. So achni nashidiyan kusabsura drobaro ligenocho drobaro neshvatocho drobaro ailetocho drobana wizala style drinking driving is the worst than selling 500 pounds of marijuana. I'm telling you that right now. It's the worst thing. And I see how many people are getting drunk and driving I'm talking to. Over 2 glasses of wine. Yes, it's 0.8. 2 glasses of wine is 0.016, double the amount already. I have the test. So all that goes together. So why? Oh, I swear I was frustrated. And I'm not just talking about Chaldean. This is Chaldean American show and everybody else in the world. And I'm talking about the problem we have in the Western world, because some of you are listening and watching us in Australia and Germany and Italy and New Zealand and London and Belgium. You understand English very well. You have same problem there as you have here today. But America, everything is America. They want to come to, when they come to America, say we don't want to hear. We don't want to be here. So today, I have some sad news in my family. With me, Jodet Mansour Oram passed away last week. And I had my shoulder situation. And I didn't create too much sadness. I didn't need it. I still have the situation. But I can tell you I'm going to do something nice for Jodet. He was my cousin. He was my dad's nephew. My cousin. My best friend, and his wife and his children, an unbelievable family, unbelievable. Passed away from long stroke he had, and at 75, I believe, 74, 75 years old. But he was a bully, strong, hard worker. And out of 75 years, I heard a story he started at his dad's shop or his uncle in Baghdad when he was 80 years old. I first met Jodet with Zia Oram in LA area where Nixon was born. I forgot Buena Vista. Where's Nixon was born? Google it. You can Google it. Nixon was born in Cuba Linda. That's what it was, right next to LA. And I met them there with my wife, Marie, back in 72, 73, and he's always was working. So we're gonna put a nice little prayer, nice etabo. I can show a few pictures, and he was on my show, and he came here a couple times, visited, always visited my mom and all the cousins, and me and him, Roba, and my wife will go to Soaring Eagle Casino, stay overnight. That was before I was doing a lot of shows. And then it was after Corona too, we went, and before that. And one time I was with him, I had a new Escalade, and I almost rolled it over north of Saginaw on I-75 saw, because it was raining, and it's called air pocket. The car just lit up in the sky, and he was sitting in the front seat. He said, and nothing just took me. It took me, just flooded from 40 to 80 miles an hour. And thank God I controlled, and there was no cars next to me. So that was a pretty bad memory, but a good memory, Judith. You know we love you. We always will. God will overlook your family. Amitobia, I think he was the oldest. Then there was my dad. And Judith was I think number 3 out of 7, 8, 9 kids. And he died. He was sick in an assisted living. Three River, I don't even know what they call that city, Idaho. 3 River, Idaho. He loved that stuff. He moved down there about 20 years ago. And I'm so sorry. I know he talked constantly about John Zia Oram show. The last time I talked to him a few months ago, only thinking to say, Hop told me that he won't be able to talk, but when he watches you all day, and he always pointed toward the TV, John. So I say, hi, cousin, how are you? He goes, hi, John. You see? So I'm going to put a nice prayer later on, a nice da'aya, and we'll be back in a few minutes at John Zia Oram show.
Imagine this, a day filled with indulgence, bursting with excitement, and packed with extraordinary moments that build memories to last a lifetime. A day that is unmistakably yours. At the place that is undeniably spectacular. Whether you're winning big, dining lavishly, or relaxing oh so comfortably, it's your getaway reimagined. At Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort.
Prizes are dropping like leaves in the fall into September giveaway at Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort. Every Friday from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m., 2 lucky guests will be drawn every hour to race through the pile of leaves, searching for hidden letters to spell out Soaring Eagle. The first to complete the phrase will win $1,000 in premium play, and the runner-up takes home $500 in premium play. Fall into fun, excitement, and winning all month long. Only at Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort. Your getaway reimagined.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you, Habibi. I love you more. We're gonna take it easy. Need fun. One more. Take it easy. Take a breath. Get silent. Now, the storm is coming. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Imagine this, a day filled with indulgence, bursting with excitement, and packed with extraordinary moments that build memories to last a lifetime. A day that is unmistakably yours. At the place that is undeniably spectacular. Whether you're winning big, dining lavishly, or relaxing oh so comfortably, it's your getaway reimagined. At Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort.
Buckle up for the ultimate ride with a $155,000 Polaris North Star giveaway at Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort. Every Saturday in September, 6 lucky guests will receive $500 in premium play, plus 100 grand prize bonus entries every hour from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. Then on Saturday, September 27th, 2 finalists will be drawn. The first to claim gets their pick, $25,000 cash or a 2025 Polaris North Star. The remaining prize goes directly to the runner-up. It's a win either way. Only at Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort. Your getaway reimagined.
Welcome back, أخواتي وخطواتي. John, Zia Oram. I want to thank you. شكرا كلكم لكودكم and watch أخو بيوتيوب. مخدي بوخم ربنا on Facebook و YouTube. كاوخم موخم مشت لشوا يس يوخ بغداد خرتجاي. كاوخم موخم all the time. دم شارخ دم خازخ مبدودخ live. دم خبرتو لن. and كان شارخ لأث من دي social media كبيرة اللي بيهذا من دانه بس there's nothing like natural community to community within our community من دانه فعلا social AI و this و that but شود محكوتو إم الناشة شاموتو ميود ماتوخو ما دارو خخني ودم شارخ بدرايات تعزياته بيهذا من دانه خورنه دو تولا watch هم نبرجتو لا تتي دقائق start the toya. I want to thank the people. They've been with us a long time. I wish Cameron session. So, same old me, still doing the same. So, first thing I talked about earlier was drunk driving. That is so huge right now. The accidents, the speed, and the drunk driving. It takes that. One pick, my dad used to say 2 pick, and you're drunk driving. And there's so many young people. If you get caught drunk driving, not only you lose your school, you lose your driving privileges. An average drunk driving case, the cheapest case by a lawyer is $10,000. So don't. And don't say, I wish, I swear I didn't know I did, and I swear I didn't know I did. Don't. And I'm not talking just to the kids. Kids are very important, especially under 21. You never get your license back for a couple of years. You lose everything. I'm talking about a lot of adults. I see people 75 years old drinking half a bottle of black Johnny Walker in front of me when I'm at an event. He's sitting there and playing cards and just, where does it go? Where does it go? And, you know, drinking these beers and drinking these whiskey. So, Drabali, وقت مراقبة ناخدها بالتلفزيون بيتنا, watching it, then مراقب لم يغبي مرة. It is true. It is very true. And if the speed limit says 55, go to 55. Don't go 85 and say, I swear to God, I made a mistake. And I needed a بزوان سباقة merchandise. I'm غلط إذا. When somebody sells you 50 cases of beer, or 50 cases of pop, or 50 cases this, or 50 gallon of gas at half price, 80% off, there's something is wrong. And with all the camera, I'm trying to talk to you about prevent it. Prevent من دان ليش لدبارة قمدم شارع. So when you look at it, there's cameras everywhere. So I didn't know. I thought it was the right price. But it takes one person. It takes one person to do it. And when you do, you mix up another person. Then that person mixed up. Then headline is nothing. Nothing. Oh, I swear, did you see all those cars? They caught them $40 million in cars. They caught $40 million 6 months ago, 4 months ago. Took him 2 years to investigate him. A friend of mine was involved in that big case, Paulie, okay, detective. He does that for a living. He does that with United Roadway for a living. They take it right off the trucks. The driver is involved most of the time. They go to a rest area. He leaves the keys in the cars, especially electric cars. They don't need a key. They got a way to jam it up with the phone, and they start it. And the guy goes and takes a shower in the truck stop, or have something breakfast that takes an hour and a half to eat. He must have got bought by someone. So when cars are made at Ford or Mazda or GM or Chrysler and Jefferson, they have to go somewhere. They don't fly. They don't get escort like they do liquor drivers now. And that's what's going to happen. And how much do you think that car is going to cost to get it to the dealer? I remember a liquor store and liquor trucks would come in as a kid and deliver cases of liquor while the truck was still open. Today you got an armed guard standing outside the truck, going into the store, and I'm talking maybe 1,000 trucks, 1,000 people. Somebody's paying for it. And now what I'm learning is from these vehicles where you can just start them without no key. And not only that, it's organized. So be careful what you wish, and be careful not to leave your cars open. I used to. Now I like it because I come and grab something. And be careful how you go to the mall when they grab, what do they call it? Grab and run. They break in these windows. What do they call that?
Break and entry?
Yeah, Michael. I don't know what Chaldean school you went to. What?
You're saying it. They break in. They run.
No, they grab and run.
Yeah.
And what they doing really, really bad all over. So all those prices goes up for us. So, and yeah, so what do we talk about all the time? Oh, he said this, and the tariff said this, and that one did this, and New York did this, and Florida. It's up to you, especially the winter's coming. And you got to prepare. But you to بشقالة بارم بانك لشقلتولا. You see the steaks today? You see the lamb chops today? You see the chicken price today? Yeah, you remember the eggs price? Duh. Okay. And I'm shocked. I'm shocked how much is gasoline in the suburb compared to, example, Wayne County. Oh, they say, oh, because most of the suburban people won't go to Wayne County. They're afraid to get robbed. But they work in Wayne County. They do every. Gas as high as $3.49, $3.59 yesterday on Telegraph and Maple. almost $4 in last year in Maple. And Haggerty, 15 miles or whatever that is, $3.59 a gallon. That is almost $1 more than $2.70 at Sam Club's on 8 Mile and Telegraph. You tell me. So be careful what you're doing. We're going to do a special for you just for my cousin and everybody out there. God bless him. He's going to see his dad and my dad and his brother and his sister-in-law. And I think there's a little corner, it's called the Oram. No screaming. No screaming up there because we all have temper. So, and I love you, Mom. And I didn't even tell you what happened because you're not going to hear what I'm saying anyway. So, when I say thank you for being a cousin and a friend, Judith, that you and Rehab and the family were wonderful people, still are. And God, you know how they say when they take you too early, God took you too early. And you don't miss someone when you hear about something. You miss someone before you hear it and after you hear it. That is the crazy part. And it's impossible. I thought Jojo, I call him Jojo. Jojo Mansour Oram. One of a kind. Hardest working human being I ever met. Me and my wife traveled with him and his wife Rehab. Met out of state. Here almost 15 times. From California and Detroit connection. So God bless you. We're going to play something special, the best we can. And hopefully we have some enough video and pictures to show that how blessed we are that we know you. I love you, brother.
هاي على الطيبين يا أبو إسماعيل. عالجواد زيد يا بزيد هلا أمر عالجواد زيد هلا وعطرهن جديد البنيابو يا ابو منذر اسمع شقولاني على الطيبين هلا امير زبادي تلقى الضيف ويهلي بخطار اللي فوق عقبل بخطار اللي أو عقب العجم عليهم يابا حزين الدار ولدل عليهم حزينة يا ابو حزين الدار ولدل عليهم كرام وينشد الخاطر يابا يابا كرام كرام وينشد الخطير عليهم دشلهم يا قلبي عليهم. يابا يابا دشيل هموم دشيل هموم يا قلبي دشيل هموم يا قلبي عليهم وجر الحزن كل داير. هلا يا بوجر الحزين كل داير سنة يابا 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 حبيب يا يابا. سلمت عيونك دواوين يا بابا. هلا يابا يا سالم سلمت عيونك دواوين دواوين يهيم للنجر ولل. الدار وانا لل. انا زيل يا زيل الدم وانا للدواوين وغدوا يا حصرتي حذر هلا يا بغدو يا حضرتي حضر التراب والوساد والوساد وين اللي ينطح الهزبر والوساد يابا. الأزبر والوساد الغرق ما بعت مضمودي. والوزاد يابا أبو الهادي مثل البحر والوزاد وغجر وزل عوالي هلا يابا وجروز العوالي والارتام يابا 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 حبيب يا يابا من الليل يابا 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 يا زالم يا زالم يا زالم فوق الزالم تاني من الليل وتقيد عرض مبالك يابا 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 لك من الليل تروح لي ترى هذا البيت انا قلت على نفسي يا ابو منظر لاني جيت هنا تروح لي ودونك بهالليل قد الهلا هلا يا تروح لي ودونك اهالي الموصل يابا من الليل الصبح من يزيحون الغثا يابا ما لهن يا مضراق خلي ما لهن وحسبات الليالي يابا حسبات الليالي يابا وحسبات الليالي ما لهن هلا يابا خذ العيد الوصية ما لهن علوم وجن صايبهم يابا هلا يابا علوم وجن صايبهم غذام يابا 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 حبيب يا يابا.
What a video. What a Jodat. What a family. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Mom, for keeping my mommy track of me all the time. Thank you, everyone. And gotta go to the doctor. So I want to say, it's very hard to say it because you see the memory. So God bless everyone. Alam hasela kulle nashidiya nukhenne, especially nashidiya. Nashwathochum. مصالخ مصالخ لا تكل لي دار خلص لوثو وقت مصالح طالع. And I see you Wednesday. Thank you so much. God bless you. And I love you, Mommy.
Imagine this, a day filled with indulgence, bursting with excitement and packed with extraordinary extraordinary moments that build memories to last a lifetime. A day that is unmistakably yours. At the place that is undeniably spectacular. Whether you're winning big, dining lavishly, or relaxing oh so comfortably, it's your getaway reimagined. At Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort.
Prizes are dropping like leaves in the fall into September giveaway at Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort. Every Friday from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m., 2 lucky guests will be drawn every hour to race through the pile of leaves, searching for hidden letters to spell out Soaring Eagle. The first to complete the phrase will win $1,000 in premium play, and the runner-up takes home $500 in premium play. Fall into fun, excitement, and winning all month long. Only at Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort. Your getaway reimagined.